So the front shot was actually probably exposed more sins than the sideways shot. So if we look at John here, every time John touches down with his left leg, you'll see the line on his shirt. His right side collapses slightly, so it's slightly hard to draw the line, but basically look at the angle there. And so we're going through the right and it levels up. And then when we get back to the left again, you've sort of dropped slightly, and you'll probably see it down here as well. There. So basically your right hip drops down, and also if you notice that's sort of causing, I think that's sort of causing your legs to swing in front of each other as well. It's slightly hard to tell, but certainly that weakness, so when your left leg comes through, it's fine and it swings quite straight. But can you see that? Every time you touch down on your left foot, your right hip drops down, which is not the same when your right foot touches. Your right foot touches, and it brings your left foot through quite efficiently. But you are losing by the looks of things. There you go. See, right hip drops down, and then I think that sort of leads to problems. And that's, you can see that there. You just drop down, and I think that's what's classically referred to as you just get imbalances from years and years of running. And I think if you look online, there are various exercises that you can do to correct that. One of them, I think, is standing sideways on a stair or a step, and you let your hip drop down and you hike it back up, and you do sort of 20 of those. And funnily enough, Rob has got quite a similar thing. So again, there, look, see, Rob, when you land on your left foot, you see your hip collapses and it brings your two knees very close together. But when your right foot comes down, you see your hips your hips are quite straight, and your left leg comes through quite easily. But then bang, we hit on the left, and again your hips. So right foot, everything's straight. Yeah. But bang, left foot. Okay. Left foot. Okay. Your hips drop down slightly, and again I'm assuming that's showing some sort of weakness or imbalance, but it's quite pronounced. So, and you can see it there because your knees come together. So that one's fine. Your left foot swings through nicely, but bang there, like your knees almost knock together when they're coming through because your hips have dropped down. I should add at this part actually just go back and look at arm swings. John, quite good. There's quite a lot of shoulder rotation there actually. You can see that the shoulders are swinging, and you're actually twisting round in that direction and then that direction with your shoulders, whereas they should sort of be just swinging back. Your arms should really just be swinging backwards and forwards. Rob, again, arms not too bad. Be careful about crossing them. Your right arm seems to cross over further than your left, and again they should both sort of swing in the same way. So coming back to Alison now, Alison's got actually very well balanced hips here. And there you can see, if you look at the line on the bottom of her t-shirt there, everything seems to be nice and straight. The one thing you probably would say is that your arm swings there. Your you appear to be slightly sort of bringing this, your left arm seems to sort of comes out further, and your right arm sort of seems to come forward. So the right one comes forward, left one seems to swing round a bit, and again you're sort of swinging your shoulders backwards and forwards. And I've been told that it's best to keep the shoulders there and just swing the arms straight backwards and forwards, but that's something that you can practice. And then last of all, Kieran. And with Kieran, okay, so Kieran, you're sort of over swinging your arms quite a lot, and also I'll draw this sideways so you can see. So the idea is when you're running that you have the 90 degrees of your arm, and the swinging comes completely from that point there. As in, if you imagine that's your shoulder joint, all the swinging comes backwards and forwards there, whereas you are actually opening and extending that joint there. So you're swinging your arm up and down quite a lot, and you can see your arms flapping about. So you can see there's quite a tight angle there, and then your arms down there is opened up quite a bit, and then when it comes back it's coming back up there again. And also, yes, you can see your shoulders are swinging backwards and forwards quite a lot. Well, anyway, I hope that's all been useful for you all, and I'll see you at one of the track sessions fairly soon.